The stages of script development. Script writing is a process. It begins with gathering information, thinking, analyzing, and questioning, and ends with devising a creative visual idea. This idea then needs to be developed through some kind of outline or treatment and then be scripted in a format appropriate to the medium concerned. Let us outline this process by stages. Some of these stages may change places in the sequence depending on the nature of the writing style. First, background research and investigation. Second, developing a creative concept. Third, pitching or verbal presentation. Fourth, concept outline. Fifth, treatment. Sixth, final draft. 7, revision. 8, final draft. First, background research and investigation. Part of the process of the script writing often involves background research or investigation of the subject matter before you define the object or outline the content. Interview. People are gathering source of information. Some people are expert in their field. If they speak with authority, you might want to use them directly on the camera as part of your program. Location research. For film and video production, location research is very important. Unless you have the budget to create artificial interior in a studio set, you have to find a setting in which to shoot. Brainstorming and freeing your imagination. You can't write a script with just facts or information. You have to write with visual ideas. These ideas may hint to facts or information or even visible forms of that information. Getting a script going depend on your imagination and more specifically on your visual imagination. Developing a creative concept. First formal document you create in the script writing process is called a concept or outline. Whatever you call it, its function is the same, namely to set down in writing the key ideas and vision of the program. Third point, pitching. Most beginning writers don't know about pitching. Pitching is talking, not writing. It is part of the communication and selling of ideas in the entertainment and communication industries. You have to talk your ideas as well as write them down. To make a living as a writer, you often have to sell your ideas in meetings. Fourth point, treatment. Scene by scene description of screenplay or most of the dialogue. After the concept comes the treatment. Both of these terms are universally used and understood. A writer must know what they are and how to write them. Writing the treatment involves expanding the concept to reveal the complete structure of the program, with the basic content or storyline arranged in the order that will be powerful in the final script. A treatment is about structure and the arrangement of scenes. The narrative order must be clear. All the principal characters should be introduced. Treatment is always written in the present tense. Fifth point, first draft script. The name of this document is fairly self-explanatory. This first draft script is the initial attempt to change the content of the treatment into a screenplay or script format appropriate to the medium. This is the crossover from composed writing to script writing, in which all the special conventions of camera and scene description are used. The producer, the client, the director get their first chance to read and total account for every scene from beginning to end. 6-point revision. Every stage of the script writing process involves readers and critics. Most writers are paid to write by a producer or corporate clients who is entitled to ask for changes at each stage of the process. This is normal and proper. The writer's skill in convincing visual sequence is a valued skill. It requires a lot of work and a special talent. Although writers write their own script, on eventually any script has to be read and understood by an enabler such as a producer, a director, or an actor. Anyone who is going to lend energy or resources to bring a script into production has views and will want to modify the script in some way. This means revision. 7-point final draft. The final draft is another self-explanatory term. It is the final document that incorporates all the revisions and inputs of the client or producer and all the improvements and finishing touches that a writer gives. Script writers, like all writers, look at their work with a critical eye and seek constant improvement. This document should mark the end of the writer's task and the completion of any contractual arrangements. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, you can consult my book Animation History and Production by Aparna Vats, publisher New Delhi. Thank you very much.